pop all my stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, everybody. Is my chat working? Yeah, see, got my little dual chat running. I like that. Hey, everybody in chat. Hey, everyone in Ender's chat. Hope everyone is well. Looking good, feeling good, smelling good.
Mm-hmm.
Switching through some of my panels here.
You're dual streaming WoW?
I am.
Oh, okay.
Surprised.
It's just interesting choice for the STARJUMP.
Oh, I mean, STARJUMP is just what it is. We've streamed Scum on here. We've streamed Arma on yours. Your STARJUMP Ender, remember?
Oh, I did. No, I'm talking about on our YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Never know.
That's what I mean.
I'm not going to turn off the dual streaming every time just because I play a different game. It's too much of a pain in the ass.
Oh, is it? Shit,
Yeah.
that's going to suck because...
Yeah, and people can just deal. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
It's going to be a pain in the ass for me.
I mean, I'll probably be talking some Star Citizen.
Star Citizen! I am looking.
I don't know if you can see my stream right now, but I have a graphic up that is for when I'm talking to you. People know.
Get me that for you now. I need yours. That would be amazing. I need it. I needs it.
Yeah, you probably do need it. I thought you'd like that.
I love it.
Oh man, how's everybody in chat doing? All right, so I'm going to show y'all something real quick. I'm actually going to switch back to my other camera here for a second. I've been wanting to show you this as well, Ender. Let me.
Shit.
Oh, Ender doesn't sound very happy.
I got a thing fighting. I just wanted it to go away, but I can't just make it go. I don't have that ability.
Yeah. So I was going to show something on my chat window here for everyone in my chat. I don't know how many people I have watching. Probably 4 for everyone in chat. Thanks for joining me. I was going to show off I'm going to go big for a second here. Tink. This is the progress on my Carrick. It looks a little weird. You know what? I need to turn the filter off on my camera, the color chroma key.
Yeah, you do. It's chroma key.
But here is the Carrick. It's not done. I have, I still got to get the hangar door and some other things, engines in. I've got all the cargo boxes painted and stuff, but detailing's come up nice. I got a real good detail on the canopy there, with the little strut lines and stuff.
Oh, it looks really good.
Yeah, it's coming out really good.
Send me the information on the paint that you're using.
I will. I did this with the boxes, so even like the boxes have like detailing on them. But they'll go under here.
That looks really good.
I tell you what, it's this gray that I have here is amazing. It's just the Krylon gray primer, and it looks just like Star Citizen's Endgame gray when you're looking at it in person.
Wow.
I tell you what, though, a lot of the detail work, like the lines on the cockpit, I just did it with a paint Sharpie. It's a Sharpie brand white paint pen, and they have all different types of colors.
Cool.
The rest of it was painted with just spray paint, believe it or not, and some really good taping. Still, Mary, can you see it? It's not done. I still have quite a bit to do on it. But all the other pieces are done. Like this is the bottom piece for where the cargo pods attach. I've got the the ramp all painted and stuff. It just needs to go in. It's coming out good though. Yeah, real good. I bought a lighting kit, so I'm actually going to wire up lights inside so it all lights up. But yeah, it's going real good.
Nice.
I'm pretty proud of myself.
Good, you should be. That's really fucking good work, dude.
Oh yeah, VMXEO's in chat. Here, there you go, VM.
Hi V, what's up?
It's coming out pretty good, dude. It's coming out really good. I'm going to show some great photos of it once I got it all together. Yeah. I've just been taking my time because I don't want to make any mistakes. I've already made a couple mistakes. I was pushing. I'll show you a mistake I made real quick here. So these little tail pieces here that are on the back side of the nacelle, I was pushing one in to glue it and was a little too forceful and broke the entire thing in half, like the entire nacelle. Hey, Starlet. Hope you're well, dear. Nice to see you. But broke the whole nacelle apart. I had to very carefully glue this thing back together. Let me turn. I'll show everyone again here. Turn off my chroma key for a second. There is my anvil Carrick coming out, getting closer to being done. It's not done yet, but it's getting there. It's definitely getting there.
Oh,
got to get the engines in. Yeah. It's definitely coming together.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's
It looks real good.
In terms of the actual paint scheme I went with, I actually went with more the polar paint scheme, which is not even my favorite paint scheme for the Carrick. But the reason I went with it is that actually ended up being the easier one to paint. And I said, well, for my first model, I should probably do a livery that's like not super challenging.
Yeah.
I wanted to do the best in show, but I was honestly a little concerned about doing the gold. You know what I mean? Because gold can be a little weird when you paint it. Sometimes it can make things look cheap.
Yeah.
You know.
Now, would you have used which gold would you have used? Because I've seen some Driz when she painted the a couple of the ships. She bought like a paint that I mean, it looks like gold. It was really, really good.
Well, you know what I've noticed is that, like, not only did I want the paint to look good, obviously, but I wanted it to look, that's kind of a weird thing, but I wanted it to look the right scale, right? So, like, if I was doing gold, I wanted to be careful about, like, the gold flake scale in it. I wanted it to be ultra tiny flakes so that it didn't look like I did it with, like, glitter.
Yeah.
Steel Mary says you mix it with some brown to get it richer. Okay. But yeah, no, it came out good. I'm really happy with it. Like I said, I bought a lighting kit, so I'm going to wire it up through the bottom here and get the lighting in it. I've already painted all the cargo pods that will go in. All the other pieces are painted. And the cool thing about these JDRF models is that they're all like done with magnets. So like you can take off the nacelles and you can see the little magnets there. They just
what
pop
glue
back on.
did you use to put those magnets on?
So I used a couple things, and people ask all the time why these JRDF models are so expensive. I'll tell you why, because there's a very damn good reason. Where is it? Stand by. Where did I put that thing? Did I not put it over here? Probably didn't. So I used it's just a model making quick dry super glue, but they come with this little tool. The models come with this like stick tool, and this tool has a triangle on the end and it has a little gripper on the other end, and the gripper is to glue your magnets in, and then the triangle tool is to actually be able to slide these little pieces down these holes and these cavities so that you can fill the windows up with the little glass pieces. And again, that's why the JRDF stuff is so much better than just 3D printing an STL file, because they have done a ton of work in getting like the pieces to fit together, but then also fit together in a way that you can take them apart actually and put them back together in different configurations. So for example, like with the Carrick, I can take off the ramp, the nacelles, and all that, and they're just magnets, so I just pull them out.
Yeah.
And I can put the alternate ones it came up with, which are the landing gears deployed and the ramp down. So you kind of get both options, which is really cool.
Very, very cool.
Got quite a few people in chat. I hope everybody is well. Me and Ender are playing some World of Warcraft. All right, so I'm going to ask you, Ender, and as you see, we got Ender on the phone there. So yeah, I got to ask you, Ender. I noticed with your molded from shit comment that you're not a fan of the Drake cutter.
You mean the giant piece of shit?
Why do you call it that?
It just looks. It looks ugly to me, and to be honest with you, I'm a little. I think CIG is the cutter is just a little bit of a money grab, in my opinion. Drake didn't need a starter ship; it had the Cutlass.
Is the Cutlass a starter ship?
I think it is. I think it's a what, $20 more than a Titan starter ship. I still think that's starter. I think it's a upgrade starter. But I think that the ship is just ugly. I just don't. Yeah. I don't like it.
Yeah, really don't. That's definitely an opinion. I think that I actually agree with you. I think the ship is really ugly. But whereas the Nomad is ugly and just ugly, I feel like this is ugly in a utilitarian way, sort of like a forklift is ugly, so that it actually does work, and I like it. I would like to see what the other variants are.
Right.
Also, the images we were shown are kind of some strange images. I want to see it like what it looks like in game model. But you know, a lot of people are saying it doesn't look like Drake. I actually disagree. I do think it looks like Drake, especially it looks like the Mule, and the Mule is the only Drake thing released in the last 4 years or something like that. What I would say is, and I've said this a couple times recently, is that Drake has a new CEO, and the new CEO has vowed to change things, not only aesthetically at Drake, but also in terms of its purpose and all that. This is why the Vulture and the Corsair and the Kraken look very different from a lot of other Drake ships. And I ultimately think it's why, you know, Chris Roberts pushed the original Kraken away from being too similar to the Caterpillar, which it originally was. But yeah, I'm interested to see more about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I do think that CIG wants every single manufacturer to have a single player starter ship. They did release the new size for the ship. It's 20 meters long, so it's small. But I think what that means is I think we're going to get a MISC starter ship. We're going to get a Crusader starter ship. I don't think they think of the. I think what they think of the Cuddy and the Spirit and all those, I think they're multi-crew starter ships. But you know what? I actually don't disagree with you on the looks of it. I actually, when I first saw it, it was funny, and my initial like reaction was, "What in the fuck is?" You know what I mean? Like it truly was. Like it made me kind of stop my track, and I was almost like, "Is this a joke?" But then the more I got to looking at it, I was like, you know, I get it. I get that this is it, because here's the thing: if Drake came out of the gate with a ship that just looked so amazing, then you would start to wonder, like, why don't they have all these contracts? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does.
Yeah. Yeah.
It does. Tell me, there's nothing to attack. Dude,
I'll tell you. I'll tell you who I know loves this ship, though, Ender.
Okay.
Starlet. 100%. She loves this ship. Yeah, I can feel it in my bones.
She's a Drake fan through and through. Yeah.
She is a Drake fangirl. And the cutter speaks to her.
I saw her excitement.
Yeah.
I saw her happy. It was the first time I had seen her smile about a ship since the Origin ships. No, they get released. She doesn't care for those. I know she doesn't.
Yeah, it's a small Drake ship, and really I can't think of a better fit for her.
I think I'm going to gift Starlet this ship when it drops. I think I'm going to go ahead and gift that to her.
Yeah.
And I think maybe she's going to just be so happy that I've done that.
Well, in all seriousness, let me ask you this next question, Ender. Where do you think the price is coming in on this bad boy?
I think that's going to be, well, it's modular.
Variants, I guess, on this one, right?
Well, I don't know, variant or modularity. How did they?
They worded this one as variant, and one of the pictures is of the cargo variant, and one's of the expedition variant, and they do look different.
Yeah. Then yeah. So we've got multiple variants. I'm gonna say size of it, single person ship, size 2 guns, size 2 mount, size 1 guns. Starlet said she just heard half that conversation.
Well, she missed out.
I think that we're going to see this in the $40 to $50 range.
So on the cheaper side,
I think it will be. I might be wrong.
I'm going to go ahead and say, how much is the Nomad? Does anyone know? I think it's going to be.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the Nomad's price.
Okay.
Robert, they are on Reddit. I believe you can find them on Reddit pretty easily. I think this is what I want.
Oh, Frank. Just about killed myself just now. That would have been dumb. I keep forgetting I don't have a way to slow fall. I'm not a mage.
Yeah. But no, I totally get your opinion on the looks of it. As a matter of fact, I think a lot of people are going to have that opinion on the looks. To me, I don't know what it is. Sometimes a ship can just be ugly, and sometimes it can be ugly, but like it's the ugly duckling, and I just kind of fall in love with it. This one kind of is in that category. I don't really have a need for the ship, I don't think, unless they have a really cool variant. But like the Nomad is an ugly that like I just don't like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's people that love the Nomad.
Definitely
so
don't like the Nomad either. I think this is just one that's a hard pass for me.
Yep.
I don't think I can do it. Yeah.
I'll tell you this though.
Kavotha says he thinks it'll be, and it's $80.
I don't know if this ship will be $80. I think because they've got variants, they probably want to sell as many variants as possible. So I think it'll actually be probably maybe like $60, $65.
Yeah.
And they will, yeah. I don't know where to go here.
I don't either. All right, so Lightforged are officially unlocked. Okay.
Cool.
And I will eventually. Lightforged Fell Crusher. What is this? Whoa. Oh, shit, I get that Lightforged Fell Crusher. Okay. That is cool.
I'm trying to figure out, how do I get back to Oribos?
I do not know. I don't know.
I know you have to take like the old, like the anima.
Peace be upon you.
Pass, right? Because you can't just. Oh no, you can't fly to Oribos. Okay.
Tepardos.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see these lions, but over here in Bastion, they have these cool ass lions. Some of them are armored.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah, they look awesome. Yeah, I think it's going to be $60. That's going to be my bet. $60. Stop and Sniffer is saying Galaxy will probably be between 400 and 600. I doubt it. I think it's going to be much higher. I think it's going to be 600 at a minimum.
I do too. I agree with that statement.
I would love for you to be right, Stop and Sniffer, and if you are right, more power to you. If the Perseus is anything to go by, it's going to be expensive because the Perseus is still one of the Perseus and the Hammerhead are two of, I think, the most overpriced ships for what you're getting. The Perseus and the Hammerhead sort of do one thing, and you're really paying for that military tax. Where the Galaxy, the Carrack, I think they're worth their whatever, the $600 they are, $700 they are, because they're going to bring a lot of gameplay. So,
wait a minute. Return to Stormwind and speak with Asa Cloudsinger to hear the end of his tale.
I just quantum
Where
jumped.
is he at? Where's Asa Cloudsinger at?
Heading to Microtech here on my Mookin. Ender, I know you love my Enders on the phone thing. I thought you'd love that shit.
I absolutely love that. I want it. I need the Grims on the phone.
I'll make one for you.
I needs it. Where is Asa Cloudsinger? Anybody?
No, I know where she's at. She's in Panda Land, I'm pretty sure, right?
He?
Yeah. He's in Panda Land? No, you're
no,
doing.
It says return to Stormwind.
Oh, she's probably in the
Cloudsinger.
She's probably in the embassy. Remember where you went in and like learned about all the cultures?
Oh, yeah.
She's
okay.
probably there.
All right. Well, why is she not showing up as
Where
in the friggin' embassy?
I don't want to be on the Ring of Transference.
Frickin' sharks with frickin' lasers.
Yeah. So, the ship we don't know a lot about is this other possible ship that's coming, the Argo MCV.
Uh-huh.
What's your thoughts on that? Does that have any interest in you?
I just don't
Small
care
manufacturing tinkering ship.
I want it. I want tinkering badly.
What kind of tinkering do you want? Like, what if it's something that you could like tinker with armor and first-person weapons and stuff? Boost them, mod them.
Yeah, I would like that. It'd be good for racing. I'd like to see that for racing, where you can maybe make some parts or tinker with them. I just don't know what we're gonna get right away. I mean, we'll find out. I need to get to Shadowlands now.
Yeah.
Sorry. We'll find out. And who knows? Maybe it'll be great. I think it'll be racing. I think it's also the first step to getting.
Yeah, it's funny you bring that up. I didn't really think about that, but they really have been focusing on racing a lot lately, haven't they?
They have.
I mean, they had had an entire ISC on it today.
Exactly. I mean, come on. I saw that today, and I was like, yeah, okay. My thought process is not in the wrong here.
I don't doubt it. I mean, it's honestly a good theory, and it would sell like hotcakes.
Oh yeah, of course. And that would be your giveaways for things like the what are they called? Atmo Esports. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't see that being out of the realm of possibility at all.
Yeah.
Speak to Kasher.
Your patronage is always appreciated.
Okay.
Yeah, anyways, I saw your comment about the cutter, and once the tears were shed, I said, I got to ask Ender about that.
Yeah. You're breaking up really bad for me at times. It's really weird. It's almost like something's pulling your audio from it. I'm
just
know
talking
why.
to you on Discord, so how's my audio for everybody?
It sounds fine here. It's only Discord that I'm losing you.
You want to redial?
We can try that. Let me call you.
All right.
I'm wondering if your sensitivity wasn't messed with. Your gain. It's possible with it changing it. I've seen it do that to me a time or 10.
Let me see if I can get the stupid Discord thing off. Actually, let me restart Discord real quick, Ender.
Okay. Where'd Kasher go? Anybody see him? Hello? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to restart Discord here.
Yeah.
She's being a little weird.
Oh. Thank you, Overseer. Path to Bastion.
Stand by, everyone.
Stand on me.
Okay. How's it sound now, Ender?
I'll have to listen for a little while.
Okay.
Because it's real.
So you break up on me a lot too, but you actually just cut out completely.
Yeah, that's what it's doing. It's
oh,
cutting
okay.
out.
So I'm hearing it on your end too. All right, let me do something.
Weird. I don't know why. Oh. I guess I gotta talk to this guy.
Let me check my sensitivity.
Let me check mine too. If I'm cutting out for you.
Output volume, input volume is check. Let me check. Check. No, seems good. Let me move my mic here. Do you have automatically determine input sensitivity on?
I do.
Yeah, I do too. Okay.
But what I did is I actually went in. Mm-hmm. Oh no, actually I have it off.
Okay. Check.
Because it makes it a little too sensitive.
Gotcha.
So I decided to stop. That may be what's doing it.
All right, let's test this for a minute, and we'll go with this and see how this does. I'll let you know how yours does as well.
Oh, Roger that. Sorry for the burp. My wife just said gross.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
I love you too, darling. Oh,
I can't find who I'm looking for here.
My wife just said that has nothing to do with love.
Gotcha.
It hurts deep down.
Yes, Sean, that is correct. It is supposed to be Carrick sized.
So Kavotha, I gotta disagree with you on that. Partially. So I gotta disagree with you that partially at least.
What's that?
PvP items added lately, and more other. But racing, yes, we've seen a lot of.
Here's the thing. I actually don't mind all the racing stuff. I'm not a big racer, but I don't mind it all. I would just love them to add the ability to watch the races from like the consoles. That would be cool.
Yeah, that would. I mean,
I know
technically we have ADMA.
Yeah, but they're supposed to be adding functionality for that in game.
Yeah,
that's why there's that whole viewing room in Grimhex.
Yeah,
but
it's gonna be cool. That's gonna be cool, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
By the way, I just went through a jump gate. Yeah, we have access to that early. And I'm riding a space whale to get there.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
The space sperm. Armored space sperm.
I am not sharing my screen, apparently. There I am. Yes, Jaybird, Carrick is 126.5 meters. We actually have it wrong in Fleet Viewer. That's one of the things that we have to update. That's on my list of things to update. 126.5. We have it listed as 125. That was my mistake. Apparently, Grim doesn't know everything, but I disagree. Ender, you disagree with that as well?
I do disagree with you, yes.
Oh, that's not what I said, you idiot.
Oh, I know what you said. I spoke and chose my words very carefully.
Oh, Lord. All right.
I'm crazy in the background. I got a dog going. My wife's driving a dog crazy.
Gotcha.
Wow. You know what? I gotta do so. I think. How long does it take to get the other day? And it took forever because I was on the character. I'll do it tonight.
She's singing the song of her.
Sean says Galaxy is smaller than the Carrick and also not an exploration ship and doesn't have nearly the features the Carrick has, though.
Yeah.
Do we know, Sean, that the Galaxy is smaller than the Carrick? They just said it's around Carrick size.
Yeah, we don't know
if it's smaller or bigger.
Yeah, we got to be careful with that.
Also, they've said it leans more industrial. So I guess Star Citizen considers things like medical and refueling and cargo hauling all industrial. How
do the Soul Citizen guys get the chat from YouTube to pop up in their Twitch.
Yeah, that's what I got going on.
No.
Oh, they got it popping up in their actual Twitch feed?
Yeah, like their YouTube chat.
Mm-hmm. I think you can connect it
and
through
vice
Restream.
versa.
I mean, it's all through Restream. But I think that they're doing in YouTube is routing, or sorry, in Twitch is they're routing the Restream chat through there.
Yeah, because right now,
which
your
a lot of
Twitch
people are
is
doing.
getting about half. Centurion is unresponsive. Okay, pick up.
Say what?
Broke up. I said right now your Twitch chat is getting about half the conversation.
Yeah, but I'm streaming the other part of the chat.
No, we can't see that on your page right now.
I'm looking at the feed. I see.
Oh,
it.
at the bottom there. Oh,
Yeah, that's why it's there.
Yeah, gotcha.
I didn't want to feed it through Twitch's actual chat window.
Gotcha.
I'm not trying to push buttons here.
Yeah. Also, non-responsive. Come on, man.
All right, time to sell a bunch of crap.
Extract anima. Why would I take a Centurion Goliath down to turn on a greeter? Whatever.
You've asked too many questions.
I think I am, yeah. What do I do here?
But yes, I am pretty interested in the Galaxy. I'm a big fan of the new RSI ships in general. You know, the Polaris, I think, is going to be one of the best ships out there in terms of lethality and command and control. I think the Perseus is, I think, a more useful ship than the Hammerhead. I think the Hammerhead can be devastating with the right people, but I see the Galaxy, though, kind of taking this thing. You know, that's something actually that's interesting too. Is what would an RSI starter ship? Well, I guess it'd be the Aurora, right? Yeah, Aurora.
Yeah,
I hate the Aurora, though. I know everyone will think I'm evil for saying that. But I've never
I don't. I don't like it either.
Sorry, I don't like the Aurora. It's. I don't like its styling.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looked. You know what the problem is with the Aurora to me? It looks too fragile. Like the cockpit looks like one of those Vietnam era like helicopters that would spray crop fields. You know what I'm talking about? Like the bubble canopy. It just seems very.
Yeah.
I don't know. Talking about. I don't know what it is. There's something about it.
Yeah. No, I'm not dead. I come from here.
Sean, so it could actually be bigger than the Carrack pretty easily. The issue is it can't be any wider than the Carrack. The width is the issue because the Carrack is already scraping paint on its nacelles, so they definitely won't make it larger or wider on the beam. Still could be a little longer, but not by much. You're correct. But they've got to probably mount another meter or two that they can be longer. But yeah, I actually, if you ask me totally honest, I think it is going to be slightly under the Carrack, though. I do think it'll probably be around 120 meters, something like that. It also kind of looks like it uses the Perseus's bridge, like almost directly, maybe. The Perseus is actually quite a small ship. It's smaller than the Hammerhead, so I think this is not going to be much bigger. I'm going to say 115.
What am I doing? Oh. What am I doing? Wait a minute. Oh. Hello? Hello?
I guess
I'm just in the pool. Oh, there's something I'm supposed to do. What is it?
Sean, you see the Galaxy is more of a caterpillar competitor than a carrot competitor. Why is that?
I don't think that's true. No.
I mean, technically, the carrot, while it leans exploration, it's an expedition class ship. It has the 3 modular bays, which, possibly are going to be able to be outfitted with medical and all the various things the Galaxy will be able to be outfitted with. So they might be a lot more similar. What I'm wanting to find out, though, is if the Galaxy has things like drone support. Does it have a med bay? That's stuff we don't know.
That's my major question is if it variant, is that a medical ship? Or does it just get a med bay and that's it? I would like it to be a hospital ship. I'd like it to be a ship where I can bring people aboard and repair them and.
Right.
We'll see if we get that. We'll see.
Oh, boy. Okay. There's a lot of bad guys out here.
Why am I so lost here? Hello?
Hello?
Maybe I killed the hungering earworm. Etherworm? No. Okay. Hello?
But yeah, I'm very excited for IAE. Looks like it's going to be a big one, probably one of the biggest ones in terms of new ships, which is pretty exciting.
I think so too. This IAE is going to be fun. I think we're gonna get a lot out of this. What do you want me to do?
No, the Galaxy isn't an explorer, Sean, but I still think there's going to be a ton of overlap between it and the Galaxy.
Well, I'm supposed to do this.
I am personally hoping that the MCV is not for racing myself. I am hoping it's for. I'm hoping it's a sister ship for the Pioneer, something that can craft. So the Pioneer can craft outposts, but I think it would be cool if we could get a ship that can craft things to go in the outpost, generators, wells, all that kind of good stuff. Maybe the Pioneer does that. They've never really said.
That's when I said I think it's the first step to, that's what I'm thinking it's going to be, is that first foray into crafting for what will eventually lead to the Pioneer. Yeah. I don't know if that's accurate. I don't know if that's how it'll end up, but I think that the reason they're focusing on racing right now is because it's got that popularity.
Yeah.
And so they are going to kind of lean into that, which is smart.
Yeah. Hey, Suboptimal. Yeah, me and Ender are playing a little WoW tonight. Just getting into something different, Currently pushing through Shadowlands. Not super interested in Shadowlands, but very interested in Dragonflight. So, and I've actually heard from a lot of people in the Star Citizen community that they're looking forward to Dragonflight. A lot of people are going to stream it, I think. So, I always was into the dragon lore in Warcraft. The Warcraft novel, what's it called? Well of Eternity is one of my favorites. War of the Ancients trilogy. The War of the Ancients trilogy. It's one of my favorite kind of video game books, right up there with like Reach, Fall of Reach and stuff. It's good. But the War of the Ancients dealt with a lot with like the dragon stuff,
Yeah.
It's funny, going back to, Sub, you should install it. I mean, I'm having a good time. I mean, Can't tell anyone to play it because obviously it costs money to play it, but I'm enjoying myself. That's all that really matters.
Yeah, Finn, my paladin is my main. I have a mage that he's my other main, I guess, my alt.
Yeah. Your mistress.
I have my original hunter. Sorry, I thought I heard something.
Ender's really big into group play, so you'll often see him with 2, 3, maybe even 4 people in a dark corner in the game.
Goldshire, dark corner of Goldshire. Yeah. Don't mistake where I'm at and what I'm doing, folks. Got to make that money somehow.
Jaybird asked, did we play Star Wars Galaxies? No, I did not really play it.
I did not either. No, I did not.
I was interested in it. I looked into it, but I forget why I didn't.
I think I just wasn't very interested in the game. Like at the time that was popular, I wasn't playing a lot of MMOs. So.
Yep. I think, were we big into ARM at the time?
Wait a minute, am I wrong?
Or were we even gaming at that time?
Star Galaxies, right? MMO. It launched in 2003.
Oh.
We were playing WoW. In fact, I think
we were we were playing
WoW
Ghost Recon.
We were playing Ghost Recon.
We were playing Ghost Recon, my friend. That's some early shit. That's some Summit Strike stuff right there.
We had known each other a year. And we were still playing Summit Strike. I think we were waiting for Graw to come out, right?
Yeah, I think we were.
Advanced Warfighter.
Yeah. I think we were waiting for Grawl to come out.
Yeah, I think we were waiting for Graw to come out.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, let me ask both chats this: besides the new ships we all know about, is anyone picking up anything they've been trying to get for a while? Older ships for IAE.
Ooh, is anybody picking up older ships for IAE? How do I so? Oh wow! There's just what is?
VMXCO says he might finally break down and buy a Hawk. You deserve one. You definitely deserve one.
Yeah.
I think not, Crexus. Your blade shall be broken.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm over here like being an idiot. So, I'm looking at, you know, finally a Gemini.
Yeah, you do need to get your Gemini before that
immediately turn that into a BMM.
Yeah, gotta do that before those prices increase, because they are definitely going to increase.
And I just don't see them honoring the price, the upgrade, if the price increases too much. So
they should, but I always get worried about that too. Yeah, VMXCO, all the work you did for Fleet Viewer and all the stuff, all the ways people are enjoying Fleet Viewer, you deserve a Hawk. I mean, I might need to look into that. Let me look into that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what we can do about that little problem. Suboptimals wants a Kraken Privateer this year. Jay Berman wants to get a Drake Vulture. Yeah, you know, that's one of the funny things about the Drake Vulture, because it got delayed till 318. Which will be after IE. A lot of people are going to buy new ships, but you really should not forget that Drake Vulture, because that's going to be coming soon after.
Yeah.
And is going to be actually bringing new gameplay. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay Bird, I'm in the same boat. I'm not putting any more new money into the game, but I do have a ton of store credit, and I just kind of keep buying things with the credit, melting it immediately, just have it in buybacks. Last IAE, I did that with all the whole limited ships. So, like, one day I'd buy a Pioneer the minute it goes live with credit. And if I was lucky enough to snag it, then I'd wait the 24 hours, melt it or whatever. And then the next day I picked up an Idris or whatever, and I just kept...
Finographic says he should get something more than a Mustang Alpha. And I agree. Rotisserie chicken should not be the only thing in your inventory.
It does kind of look like a rotisserie. I've never thought that, but I swear, Ender, I've always thought this ship looks like something, and I can't face it. It's a good dim.
I got shown that not long ago.
That's good. That's good.
And it has not been forgotten. In fact, when I got a Driz, her first ship, I just bought her a Mustang starter pack because she didn't care what ship she had. Hangry Sarah made me feel that mistake immediate. And my wife traded that in, and she traded up to a Pisces.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Starter pack. So
great ship.
Yeah, for sure. Let's talk about something that's going to probably make me unpopular penguin around here.
Okay.
How do you feel about the best in show paint?
I guess I can give my opinion on that. I just think it's a little uninspired. I think CIG could do better. And if the issue is that they shouldn't be wasting development time on it, then I would say don't do 4 paints next time. Just do the paint for the winner, the best in show ultimate winner, and let us have something a lot cooler. Yeah, just uninspired. It's just red.
I gotta agree with you. I gotta agree with you on this.
Yeah, and here's the thing: it's a cool color. So it's kind of one of those things where you're like, oh, I wouldn't mind having a Star Runner that's red or a Carrack that's red. The problem is, it's just red. I brought this up previously. Those are the colors we should be able to do with, what am I trying to say? With the paint system that eventually will be coming in game, right?
Yeah.
That's not the stuff that CIG should be doing. But yeah, I agree. Yeah. VMX. Yeah, it looks like minimal time was spent on it. That's the issue.
I feel like trying to choose words. I feel like they basically phoned it in.
Yeah. Well, if you look at the new,
look, they don't care. They're gonna like it anyway. So
if you look at the Luminalia paints, they're even a little bit more interesting.
Yeah.
Problem is they're on ships I don't like.
Facts.
Which is kind of frustrating.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my thought on the whole best in show paints.
And I agree with you. I feel like it could have been, done better.
I do like the little like challenge coins and the Carrack model for the best in show winner, but like I just want to be able to put those on like my captain's desk in my Carrack. You know what I mean? Like, can I do that? I don't know.
Yeah.
Here's my problem with the paint system though, and a lot of people sometimes say, well, actually, I don't think anyone says this about me anymore, but people can say, well, you white knight things. Actually, I think the paint system is one of the biggest fuckery doos that CIG is pulling. They're selling these paints, and they have said in the past that the paints that they make for these best in shows and all this stuff will just be stuff that you won't be able to do in the paint system. They'll lock those out. So I'm like, oh, okay, so you're going to lock blue out because you used it for Best in Show one year. It's like you need to save those plain colors for us and do unique liveries. You know what I mean? Like
very unique. I mean,
like for example,
be not full changing, but like interesting.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Well, I got an easy one. Why not just make paint schemes based off the locations in? So, like, why isn't there a Microtech branded paint scheme for this year? Everyone remembers when CIG showed off Microtech originally and CitizenCon years ago. They showed a Valkyrie with the Microtech livery on it, and it looked awesome. Everyone always says, "Where's that livery?" That should be the best in shows.
Yeah,
or other things, or like whoever's sponsoring the. Wouldn't that be funny if it was whoever's sponsoring that year? So what if you had like a Drake paint on your carrot? You know what I mean? It actually said Drake, but it was almost done with like spray paint and stencils. You know what I mean? Or whoever the ship sponsors that year. I don't know. I just think it could be a thing where they could be a lot more unique with it and make it a little bit more special to where 5 years from now when new players are in the game, they say, man, where'd you get that weird paint job that says Drake on it, but you're flying a Carrack? You can be like, oh, that's from a CitizenCon or an IAE years ago.
That was from IAE 2952. I don't know. The chicken Mustang. I will never look at mine the same again. Well, Kavotha, I did that for you. And I did that for Grim, and I did that for Finagraphics, for sure. I've told you what it is. I was sent a picture of a rotisserie chicken, and beside it was a Mustang, and they said, it said something like, now point on the rotisserie chicken, like point to the rotisserie chicken. And, I thought it was funny because I was like, damn it. Now I see a rotisserie chicken.
Do you want to talk something else? But we'll try not to do any spoilers. I'm wondering if you progressed any further, or if you probably watched them all by now. Cabinet of Curiosities.
I have seen.
Oh, you broke up on me.
Oh yeah, you broke up on. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Grim?
Yep.
Oh dear.
I got you.
I've seen all of them.
Gotcha.
I very much enjoyed. There were certain ones that I enjoyed more.
Mm-hmm.
But I very much enjoyed the series.
Mm-hmm.
Have you progressed more? I know you saw.
I saw the autopsy.
Okay, so let's talk. Let's talk without spoilers.
Yeah.
About the autopsy.
I loved the autopsy. I thought it was great. I can tell you that much.
Right. I mean,
again,
it was so interesting.
Yeah. Again, there's no surprises here. I get what's going to happen before it happens, but what does happen is pretty fascinating.
Yeah.
No, Jay Bird, we're not going to talk any spoilers. You don't have to mute.
Don't mute.
It's a pretty new show, so we know a lot of people haven't seen it, but I will recommend it to folks if you are wanting something to watch. It's on Netflix. It's by Guillermo del Toro. It's called Cabinet of Curiosities. It's kind of like an anthology series. I think each one of them is about an hour long.
About an hour, yeah.
Yeah, and really good. Really, really good. I wouldn't say, and it's kind of horror. Or
I wouldn't say it's all horror.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's all horror either. How would you describe it?
That last one was kind of a. It's oh man, how would I describe it? I mean, it's an anthology in the vein of Twilight Zone.
Yeah,
where it's meant to be horror, and most of them are in their own way, but some of them are a little less horror than others.
They're definitely slow burn.
Yeah,
they're slow burn.
The first one, I knew what was coming, but I didn't expect it to be as shockingly good
Yeah.
as it ended up being. Trying to say this without saying it, the big reveal, right?
Yeah.
The way that in that scene, there's an old thing on the floor, like an old carpet.
Yeah.
And the way when they lifted the carpet, it peeled off the ground because it had been there so long. That was, I mean, surprise. The director thought about that when they directed that. You can tell. And I would love to see that director make a horror movie, a full movie. So yeah. I think that they did a really good job.
Yeah.
I like what Kavotha said. Dude, they could take this red paint and make it a Drake livery. They could. All they'd have to do is stencil a black Drake across all of them. And it looked like it's been spray painted with drips and I mean, it would be simple.
The only thing I don't love about it is it's an iridescent paint, and I would prefer it to be just matte, but
yes,
it's a minor thing.
I do agree with that.
Only because the iridescent makes it look a little like thin, kind of cheapy. But yeah. Let me ask this question. Talking about paints, let's stick on the subject of paints for a second. I think it's interesting they have not shown any of the liveries they've possibly been playing around with for the Corsair, and I'm kind of curious if we're going to get some cool Corsair liveries.
Well, we always get liveries, at the release.
Yeah, it's true. I'm just saying, if they release an executive livery for the Corsair that's black and gold, it's all over it's all over for old Grim.
Yeah, that would be the perfect livery color.
I would even do black and yellow, because Paul Jones did a black and yellow livery for it back in the concept phase, and it looked awesome.
Yeah. I think for Drake it would have to be black and yellow rather than black and gold.
Yeah, it's a little bit more fitting, right?
Yeah.
I agree.
It is.
But I think that would almost be that'd almost be kind of tongue-in-cheek funny too. You know what I mean? Like Drake, you get black and yellow instead of black and gold.
Yeah.
But it is a sparkle yellow, damn it.
Drake. It's got little flakes when you zoom in. It's got little like sparkly flakes.
Mm-hmm.
But it definitely looks like somebody just took some like gold sparkle glitter and sprinkled it on top of the paint.
That would be cool, man. I think that would be just totally in lore. And almost like spray painted, like a little bit. Imagine if they like put a stencil on the side of it, but spray painted like executive edition. You know what I mean? Just like real assholey. Almost like they're making fun of other manufacturers for catering to that kind of bullcrap. That would be so good. Damn it!
I think you have
solid idea. I like it. Fortunately, Paul Jones is not at CIG anymore, so we got to get a new art director content. We got to get Ben Curtis on the line, damn it. He's the in production art director. But yeah. Can I tell you what my number one wish is though for IAE? Even above everything.
Yeah.
I'll say equal to the release of the Corsair. I hope Jared sticks to it, and whenever they do that ship show, I hope they show us the Polaris reconcept. He said he would try, but that's the last we've heard of it.
Yeah, well. Yeah. If he does, right?
Yeah, the only thing I guess they would.
What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah. They got a lot of new ships to talk about, though, so I feel like the ship show is going to be pretty dominated by upcoming stuff.
I do too.
What am I doing?
I think that we're looking at a ship show full of just
In life,
new stuff coming out.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
so Lindium ore. Oh, I need to get.
I gotta activate the arcane over here, man. I gotta do it. The enemy extracted needs some activation, buddy.
Never speak like that again.
Sorry. Sorry.
I will destroy you.
Is Tehran here?
Hello, Ender. Once again, we
Tehran.
meet.
I feel like every time Tehran has to announce his name when he talks to someone.
Quiet, you, for I have entered.
Oh shit! So funny. So
Excuse me, I gotta kill you. I'm
Can,
sorry about
can I
that,
tell you
buddy.
something about Shadowlands I've learned? It has a lot of talking in it.
whole lot of words.
A whole lot of words. Almost every quest begins with a story that they've got to tell you.
Yeah.
You know?
And then part three, they have to stop and tell you more stories.
Yeah, and then sometimes you'll accept a quest that just initiates another part of the story, and you're like, oh, come on, Blizz. Come on, Blizz.
I love me some stories,
Yeah.
but come on, son.
I'm gonna go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say that I think Bastion, by the way, was the prettiest zone I've ever seen in WoW. Ever.
That's the one I'm in right now, right?
Where are you? Where's my where are you? Why can't I see you? I'll stand by.
I don't know.
I had you up. Where'd you go? Did you disappear on me? I'll have you up in a minute. Apparently I have.
Didn't. I'm here.
Apparently I have ruined something. Yes, you are in Bastion.
I agree.
Essentially Warcraft's heaven.
Yeah.
And the Maw is Warcraft's heaven. So today, Ender, I watched a video. It was about 15 minutes long, but it was the it was essentially the Shadowlands story in a nutshell. And they broke down everything. But it goes back all the way to Legion, because apparently there was stuff happening in Legion that is the direct result that caused the Shadowlands thing.
Oh shit.
So
like
yeah, I'll send you like stuff Sylvanas was doing in Legion directly ties into why things are happening in Shadowlands. So and
do we
Blizzard,
think did they make it out as if she knew that this was coming?
Yeah,
and
this is all planned.
This was a plan.
Yeah, it actually goes far. It even goes back further than that.
What?
Sometime after Warlords of Draenor, that expansion, sometime around there,
I lost you. I don't hear you right now.
Check. Stand by, everyone.
Whoa, I don't hear you at all.
Hold on a minute.
Grim, check 1, 2.
Check. Okay.
I'm over here making.
Stand by. Check.
Yeah, you're not muted for me. You're not muted at all, but I cannot hear you all of a sudden. Hold on. Checking a few things here, Grim.
Check. Stand by, everybody.
Oh, how'd the call go? Grim ended the call? No, he didn't. What the hell? We end the call, Grim. We're here, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on either. Stand by.
Oh, there you are. Hey, buddy. Welcome back.
Hey there. Hey. Hi.
Well, good to have you back.
Stand by. I'm just trying to fix something here.
Oh, good.
I think it might be WoW.
You think WoW's doing it?
Janking it up. Yeah. I don't really know. Because we've never had this issue before.
Yeah. And we haven't had any issue with it.
It's not my streaming. I'm streaming the same way. I'm just going out OBS. It just goes to a website that then broadcasts it, but the website's not being filtered through the computer.
Right. Yeah.
So, how many viewers do I have? Let's take a peek. Probably not a lot right now. Yeah, 6th and 7. It's okay.
You complete. Okay. Oh, there we have it. Okay.
Okay, so I saw something. Hey, Death Trooper. Hello. Salute. Hello,
What up,
everybody.
Death
Hope you're doing well.
It's
Yeah,
all
Jay Bird.
Sylvanas' fault.
We wish Jay Paul Jones the best at his new job as well.
Yeah,
We,
I
of
think
course,
he's gonna do good things.
Yeah, we of course big fans of his.
Yeah, we are.
He is going to work on Assassin's Creed, and I believe he will be working on Assassin's Creed Red. And I'm not saying that I think that there's a chance of him messing it up, but I will mention that if I dislike this one, I will reach out to him on Twitter, and I will say, "Hey, buddy, you messed up Japan for me, and I love Japan." No, I think he's going to do an amazing job, and I'm kind of excited that he is working on this in any art capacity because I dig his art, and I think he's going to do everything to get it right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, see,
Just,
yeah.
I am currently looking at. Do you know what you have your video bit rate at set to on your output in OBS, Ender?
I don't even know how I can look right now. Settings.
Settings.
Okay, so output 6,000 kilobytes per
6,000.
audio is 160. Yeah.
6,000. Okay. I am a lot less. Let me apply 6,000. That'll be better than I think. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Yeah, but Paul Jones is going to be just fine.
Yeah, he's going to do some really good stuff.
Turns out he's talented.
Go figure.
I gotta clean up all this junk over here. We're gonna clean up trash, people. We got it.
Jay Bird, take it easy. Salute to you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out, shooting the shit while I play a game no one's interested in. Appreciate you. Don't worry, everybody who's a Star Citizen fan. I'm sure once IE hits, you're going to see us in Star Citizen a lot. It's going to be a lot of new ships to fly and things to talk about and stuff. So don't worry, it's coming. It's good to do a little palette refresher every now and then. I think with games and helps keep your interest going and stuff like that. Star Citizen ain't going nowhere.
No, it ain't.
It's not going anywhere in a hurry. So.
What you got for me, girl? Come here.
When 318 hits, you'll see me playing a lot more just because I'm pretty interested in the salvage gameplay. So, yeah, don't worry. But I actually am very interested in Dragonflight, and I'm probably going to see that expansion through. I want to get that story.
Yeah, I'm pretty interested in the story and the character.
Yeah. I'll tell you this, though. I watched that, going back to what I was saying earlier, I watched that Shadowlands story catch up, and I'll be honest with you, I was shocked at how many of the machinations from all the way back at Warlords of Draenor turned into Shadowlands. So Sylvanas killed herself in Warlords of Draenor. And when she did, she went to the Shadowlands, obviously. Then she met the jailer. And then somehow she struck a deal with him or whatever. And when Legion came around and she went kind of psycho, she was resurrected. So none of us knew that she had offed herself. So she came back. And what is flying over me? And so she came back and started pulling the strings, and all through Legion, all through Battle of Azeroth. At Battle of Azeroth, the entire point of the expansion was to cause a fight between the Alliance and the Horde, because even I was like, why are they fighting? So the whole point of that was because the jailer needed more souls to be taken to Shadowland because they give him power. So that was part of her deal. So he resurrected her, gave her additional powers. Her job was to get Alliance and Horde to fight. to bring more souls into the Shadowlands, because he was diverting all the souls away from the main city and into the mall. It's pretty fascinating, though. The story gets pretty complicated, and the person telling the story also had an accent, so it was really difficult to hear them, understand them. But yeah, if I find the video, I'll send it to you. It gave me a new appreciation. Let's put it that way.
What are my orders?
Would like to read that for sure,
Will know your
or watch that for sure.
Yeah, you want to watch it?
Watch it. Read it. Hold that steady, armor. Thank you.
We're gonna get this 14 certified.
What did I say about that, boys?
That
You're
you
fired.
loved it. It was your favorite.
You're now fired. There'll be a
It's not
cardboard
your
box waiting on your desk.
Come outside. You like it.
And
I know you did. 180.
I need you to turn everything in at the end of the day.
Oh, I forgot. That good of armor here. Wow.
None can best me.
Excuse me.
Will be ours.
I learned how to do the Lightforged Fell Crusher. Oh, shit. Blip, blip, blip. I can talk. Okay, so the armor that I'm building might be kind of cool looking. It's very silver.
Yeah. It's centered around a giant cod piece, right?
Waylight breastplate. No, yes, yes, it is. It's silver. I like that silver. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, I need to equip it just so I can get the look for it. Where the hell is there?
Hey, thanks.
All right, now. What else? I'm excited to have the dragons.
Yeah, the
Can't
dragon
remember what
riding
they're
looks pretty
called.
cool. And apparently you can like
Cool.
ride wind currents, glide. It actually has like momentum to it. So it's a completely different way of flying, they said. And WoW.
Yeah.
It's not just, it's like a full redo, the whole dragon riding thing. You can train your dragon, you get to build it your own, like your own look for it.
Yeah.
All that good stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about it.
You spar with me?
Hmm?
What's your blows to the talking mortal? Okay. Bye-bye. God, I'm kind of a badass, huh?
You are a badass.
You can't lose. I'll beat you down. Levels above these guys. Come on.
I won't be streaming much longer tonight, everyone. I'm still just kind of testing everything. Today I got chat working, and then tonight I got my new panels working. So things are starting to work.
Yeah.
Glory to the chosen.
I probably won't be on I won't be. No, actually, I might be on tomorrow. Sunday night, I definitely will not be on. It's me and Krista's anniversary.
Yeah.
And we are going to do something. I don't know. We're going to do something. Spend time together. Hang out in the jacuzzi.
That's what you want to do.
Yep.
Straticus, I need to fight you or something. Can I? Okay. She's using level 3. There, Grim.
Say again.
She's using level 3 training protocols.
Yep. That'll teach you.
Yeah. I failed to eat. Shit. Yeah.
Buddy, you didn't eat?
No, I had real bad heartburn, and now it's gone.
Yeah. I didn't know if you had
But
heartburn or
it's
butt
9
burn, but I
o'clock.
figured both were pretty bad.
Both, maybe. Could have been both.
Yep.
Nah. But I didn't eat, and now my heartburn's gone, and I'm getting hungry. It's not good.
You know what? Actually, can I tell you
Really?
something? I actually didn't eat
Yeah.
either. It just now hit me. I fed my daughter, but I didn't eat.
That is,
I am trying to lose weight though, but I might make myself a
Yeah,
little
I am too.
snackaroo here shortly.
yeah, I think that's what I'm going to
I'll probably stop streaming in about 5-ish minutes, and then I might take when I stop streaming, I'll probably grab something to eat and eat it at my computer.
New orders. We march to the
Starlet said she's listening to us natter on while tapes for face tracking on my avatar. That's cool.
Natter on? Excuse me, Star.
That
Just kidding.
Kiwi for chat like old women. I think.
I like it. I like it.
Is that accurate? Like old women?
You know, I'm looking forward, Starlet, to if you can hear me. Looking forward to when we do get to working on some of these new Fleet Viewer editions, because I do miss talking to you on a daily basis.
Yeah.
We were pushing for release on Fleet Viewer. Me and Starlet were talking about 9,000 times a day, and it was great. You know, working so closely together, it was a lot of fun. So, I remember being at my wife's parents' house, and I was on my wife's laptop, and Starlet was pushing early pre-release builds to me, and my wife's parents live out, you know, kind of on a dirt road and out in the middle of nowhere sort of thing, and I was like using the Wi-Fi on my wife's work laptop to preview these builds. So it was quite the process, but it was a lot of fun because me and Starlet very much think the same when it comes to a lot of this stuff. We have the kind of same, I think, technical OCD mind on some of this detail stuff. And I'm actually was pretty shocked and surprised at how well we clicked on that final, Starlet knows what I'm talking about, the final week and a half before we released. It was really a mad rush. I mean, Starlet was working her ass off, but also working with me. We were just both very succinct. We never let things get out of bounds. We never let creep happen. We knew exactly what we were trying to accomplish, I think. And
You have your orders.
it was a real good experience.
Back to your post.
It was super good.
Because on any project, the more people you get involved, the more complicated it's going to get, just by its very nature, you know.
Sure.
Just does. All right, I am going to grab some food here. Let me switch over to my thing here real quick.
I think I'm going to do the same.
I'm not even going to embarrass myself with a 6-person raid, but
raid me and I'll raid somebody else, and we'll do a 12-person.
That's a good idea, Ender.
The same 6 people viewing me.
That is a good. You know what's funny though? Oh no, I can raid you. All right, I'm going to raid Ender here. We're going to go ahead and raid Ender. Thanks everyone for hanging out with me. Got my panel set up. You can expect more streaming this coming up week leading up to IE, and then Friday of next week I definitely will be around. We have some big StarJump stuff coming for IE as well. We're going to do StarJump Station, probably do a special Fleet Builders episode, all kinds of fun stuff. All right, have a good one.
Rockin'.